This is Team 2020. We are conducting Playtest 3 of Rise of Rezzoul. The date is 11/11/2020. I have with me Robert Orr, who will be playtesting a defensive scenario of this mission. Robert, your blue bounding box that you can see on your map right now is your spawn area. You have at your disposal the units you see present, which includes a cleric, which is in red, 2 archers in the green, and 3 fighters or soldiers in the silver. You may place your units anywhere you wish inside this bounding box. Your current mission objectives are to survive for 10 rounds or defeat all of the hostile forces before you are overwhelmed.
All right. I believe I am good.
All right. In that instance, Nick, if you will please choose 2 units to spawn and then roll a d6 to determine which spawn points each one will come into.
All right, I'm gonna choose 1 archer, 1 fighter. And as for the d6 roll, where is it? Oh Lord, I just had it and it's gone.
/roll 1d6.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Is it alright if I ask questions?
I suppose. I don't see why not. It's feedback nonetheless.
Okay. So is there going to be like a storyteller that's choosing which enemies to spawn in?
So that's handled by the AI.
Okay.
In the full-fledged. At the moment, the dice are acting as that.
Okay, but right now Nick is the one choosing like.
I'm playing as the AI, correct?
Okay, so gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, so this is a 5, and I'm going to, and if we're going clockwise,
it's this one.
Oh, okay. Got it. And then second d6, 6. Yep. There it is. All right.
All right. So, Robert, as you and your troop of merry men are traveling through the wastes, you encounter a small village. As you begin to investigate the outlying area, you will hear the telltale signs of whooping and hollering of a goblin horde. To the west, you see multiple goblins approach your position. Defend yourself.
Okay. And that is the begin of combat, yes?
Yes, it is.
All right. Do seer. And that'll be on my turn.
All right.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
All right, Robert. You guys are going fast.
It's my turn.
All right, I'm going to spawn in fighter right here.
Oh, you got to roll it.
Oh, I have to roll it? I thought it was just up to my discretion.
Well, that's the purpose of the random system, so that way it can emulate enemies coming in from different locations,
All right, so it's just one down.
which is the exact same side.
Yep. 2, 3, 1, 2. We'll just go like 1, 2. Wait, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 for here. We'll go here. And we'll go here. It's my turn.
All right, round 3.
Now that is that like a half wall?
Yes.
I believe I was reading. Yeah, so I can shoot over that, but it takes most of my movement or most of my turn to climb over that if I were to. Right?
Yes, mantling it would count as 2 movements instead of 1, the equivalent of difficult terrain from D&D.
All right, perfect. Can my units occupy the same space as for movement?
No, they must have a legal space to move around.
Okay, perfect. I can't remember. Did I move my cleric?
You did.
Okay, perfect. Then that's my turn then.
Okay, I want to attack your fighter with my archer.
Ooh, beginning of combat.
Perfect. Combat.
We good, John?
Yep. I'm about a round behind, but I'm trying to keep up.
Okay, I hit. So you roll for defense.
Your armor, Robert, is the blue.
Okay.
Or no. Wait. No, not your blue. It's your red, I think. It's your red circle.
Okay. Sounds good. I can't remember. Is it slash to roll or is it
Yeah.
exclamation mark?
It's slash. It's different from our server.
Gotcha.
1d10.
He uses a D12.
12.
Oh, right, my fault.
Oof.
That hit. It's -4. So he has 10 health. All right. Next. I want to move here and I want to attack that archer or that fighter. That is a hit.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's -8.
Can somebody subtract that? I'm trying to get caught up on notes.
Yes, 1 second. I'm gonna do my next turn here for 1 second. Okay, I want to move there, and we're gonna subtract 2. All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Break here for a moment so I can get caught up on notes. You guys are taking your
Okay.
turns so rapidly. This is round 4.
Correct.
You guys are already half done.
Yeah, when both of I'm a human, but an AI would move as fast, if not faster than me. So, just I guess we could say that if a player is taking, or if a player is thinking this quickly, we can kind of because most of our playtests have been kind of slow, so we can kind of say that he is a faster player, and you can kind of see what he's thinking in this regard.
Yeah. It's something like this that can cause us to alter our round count.
Yep. And I just have the case of good rolls again. And the player has a case of bad rolls so far.
Hey, it's pretty good. It's
Well-
min-maxing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, our other playtests have kind of gone the same way. I've just been a master at dice rolling, apparently.
It's all the luck. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I mean, usually, I mean, the player has been pretty unlucky and I've been pretty lucky. So there's, I mean, I would say that I've won a couple times. The players have won a couple times.
Okay, I'm now caught up.
All right, cool. So it's player turn.
All right,
Now-
sweet.
I interrupt here because of mechanics. Do you understand the way flanking works because you are in a flanking situation?
I've read a decent amount of it, so I know AI cannot flank.
Yes.
But yeah, so if a friendly unit is adjacent to an enemy, they confer a +1 to hit on their allies' attack checks. So I did keep the rules up just in case I need to scroll through and remind myself.
All right.
Yeah.
So in this instance, your fighter threatens this fighter. So
Correct.
if he is attacked by any other friendly unit other than this one, they get a +1 to hit.
Okay.
And that's how flanking works. Other than that, it is round 4 and it is your go.
Okay. Sounds good. I will take this archer. Here, I don't know how to
Click and hold.
click and hold. Okay, this
Yep.
archer to shoot this one here.
Okay.
And I get
That
a
makes
+1 to that.
Yep. +1 on your roll. So 12 +1. I can almost guarantee that's a hit.
It is.
Miss.
All right.
Our friendly archers. I don't have the stats up because of my.
4 damage.
Okay.
How much?
Take -4.
Okay, got it.
Perfect. Okay, so
Yeah, so I have 4 health.
Move my cleric, and he will go here. And I want him to heal my fighter.
Okay.
For +4.
Wait, John, or I minus the green for my health. Did you minus the red?
Well, yes, because the red is his health bar.
Oh, what is green? I'm sorry. That's totally my fault then. Yeah, armor.
Yeah. It was different
If
for
it's
you.
armor. Okay, then it was at 8. My fault.
Okay. Because
Yeah, my
8
fault.
is what your. I don't know what that is. Hang on.
It was at 8, so
AI fighter. Movement's 4, 2 hits 5, armor is 6.
okay, so that should be 6 then. For some reason, it wasn't. All right, cool.
Okay.
Never mind. Keep going. I'm sorry.
All right, good.
You're good. That's why we're checking.
Hey, that's what this is for.
All right. So you're healing your fighter?
Yeah. So he'll go
Okay.
up to 6.
Yep. +4.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna move this ranger up as well, and he's gonna move up to. I can move up to 5 on a ranger or archer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move him here, and then I will shoot. Does it have to be? Can I attack?
No.
I can't
No.
attack. Okay, then I will
Yep.
move here then.
Wait,
And
what?
shoot.
No, you can move. You can shoot
Oh,
there.
adjacent targets. That's right.
Yeah,
So I can't be
yeah.
people right next to me. I can't shoot. That makes sense.
Correct.
All right, so then I will shoot the orc as well with the archer. Now, is it for each unit I get a +1 or just the one?
Just the one.
Okay, makes sense here anyways.
Hit and a save. That's that chip damage.
Yep. So that'll be
2 damage.
2 damage to him.
The green is the red is the health, correct?
Yep, on yours.
Got it. All right, cool.
Fighter gets 4, so move him up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will attack the orc there. Or the warrior.
The fighter.
Yeah, the fighter there. He doesn't. No, he doesn't technically count as a flanking target.
No,
So-
there's nothing flank.
Okay. So
That was 8 damage.
8 damage. Yep. And then I have to call out whether I'm going to do the power attack, right?
Yes,
Correct.
it is.
All right. All right. That's my turn. Oh wait, no, I didn't get the fighter to attack. The fighter who's harmed already.
Yep.
This one?
I will have him. Yeah, I'll have him attack the orc in front of him as well,
Okay.
or goblin.
Just fighter.
Okay, the fighter.
7 and 1. That's
He's
dead.
dead.
Nice.
Oh, whoops, I did that wrong.
Yeah, wrong one.
Actually, you know what? We can do this. He breaks down in 2 turns. That way we can track that. And he just used an ability. Let's do blue. Shows that that's on cooldown.
Sounds good.
Is it my turn, I think?
Yes.
Okay, can I spawn in 2 archers?
Yes. As long as they're all done by round 10. And we
Got it.
are on round 4 right now.
Okay, that's 6, so he would spawn here.
6 is at the top. This is 6.
Okay, I'm sorry. And then
Yeah,
the
but-
next one is 5 right below.
They keep coming in that same area.
I guess so. It's all random.
Mhm.
Here and here. Yeah, that's fine. So with this one, I'm going to attack this guy. Miss. And then with this guy, I'm going to attack this guy. That's a hit. So roll for soak.
Okay. Yep.
Soaked. So that's -2. You have 12. All right. And then with this guy, I'm going to attack the same guy. Miss. And then with my last guy, I'm going to, with this guy, I'm going to attack this guy. And I'm going to actually power attack.
Okay. So make sure you add your neg 1.
That hit.
Yep.
All right. Roll for my soak. I keep going to type 1d20 for whatever reason.
Nope.
Four.
10 damage.
Yep. Fighter soak on a 5.
Ow. Ow.
And that's my turn.
All right. So this guy's dead right here.
Oh, does he not marked anymore?
No, he's not.
He just has red and blue marker on him.
There he is.
Okay. So stand by. Let me do clean up.
No problem. Yep, go ahead.
The body has degraded by 1 point. So next round, his body will decay and no longer cause issues. This is round 5. Get that updated. All right, go ahead.
All right. So I will go use my archer. 1, 2, 4, 5, and I will shoot the fighter orc there.
Which one? Can you ping him one more time?
Yeah.
Got him.
That
Thank
right
you.
there.
Thank you.
12.
He's dead.
Sweet. Archer's coming in. 1, 2, 3. And I will attack with this fella right here, and I will attack the archer.
Okay. That's -4.
Yep.
Oh wait, that's 1. Wait, I have to go 1. Okay.
Okay, and I will move in with this guy right here and attack him as well.
Okay, so basically, if you get a 5 or better, or a 4, I think it's a 4 or 5 or better, then okay, then it's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, the chip carrot will carry through.
Yeah.
Now I will. This guy, I'm just gonna move over the wall for my turn.
Okay.
And I will move the cleric up to these fighters here. And
Okay,
then
so you
for
did hit with that.
What's up?
You did hit with that.
Yes.
Yes, he's dead.
Yeah, I was typing, so I didn't see the attack.
No, you're
go.
fine. Yeah, you're good.
And then I will move here, and I will attack this guy with my fighter. This archer with my fighter.
8 is a hit. 7 is a soak.
Okay, that's 4 damage.
Of 1 health.
Alright. And that is my turn, I believe. Unless next turn the cleric can heal again, right?
Yep, I just removed your marker.
Okay, gotcha. So that's my turn.
I'll pause here for you to catch up if you need to catch up, John.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Okay.
I need to start playing XCOM again or something. It's actually kind of fun.
I misspelled third and auto-corrected to Thor.
Nah.
Nice.
How many times a day are you using the word Thor?
Never. The player's use of putting their forces around the enemy spawn allowed them to remove 2 enemies and damage a third unit. Beautiful. Good. I got the idea out that I was trying to get to. All right, AI turn.
All right, I'm gonna spawn in my last 2.
Okay. 1.
Is that right here?
1 is at the top.
See, I can never. Oh,
With
wait.
and
How does
butterfly.
oh, I see. I know. Okay, wait. I understand now.
Mhm.
Didn't understand it at first. 2 is a lot of help does the AI. All right. I'm gonna move back. How much does this guy have? 2. All right. I'm gonna try to attack your fighter. That hits. So I don't think it matters if you
I
soak
don't
or
think I
not.
survive, yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. Oh no!
This one?
Yes. And then I'm gonna move here, attack this guy with this to this guy. That's a miss. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's my turn.
Alright. Let's see here.
All right. Let me get caught up.
Yep, go right ahead.
And round 6. And upkeep. So this unit will fully decay. This unit will decay 1 point. And he gets 2 markers. All right. These both died this turn. Okay. So, yep, upkeep is concluded. Round 6 begin.
All right. So I will move here. Actually, if I move here, would that be flanking both of these opponents?
Mm,
Technically.
Because you are Jason's both opponents.
Okay.
but how is it flanking? Where's the help?
Well, he is the flanker.
Yeah. So
Whoever-
then
Oh, I
you-
see.
you
No,
would
okay.
give me
I
the
get it.
+1.
I see. My bad.
Yeah. Gotcha. All right, here we go. I will move this guy here, and since I can attack 4 spaces away, I will hit this archer right here with this
Okay.
archer.
That is a hit and a soak.
So that is a 2 damage.
Got it.
All right, and then let's see. Can I still hit this with this one here? Technically?
I think you're good. I think you're good.
I will tell you 100%.
He's 4 and then over 1.
You are 4 squares away.
Okay, perfect. I will do the same attack on him with this one.
All right.
He's done.
Hit, no soak.
All right. Now, can I cross over these dead bodies, or are they?
It'd be 2 movement.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
2 movement apiece.
2 movement apiece. So if I have a movement of 3, okay, yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, sounds good. 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Too
4.
far.
I call a penalty -5 damage or -5 health.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Even with -5 damage, it's still enough to one tap.
And I'll have the cleric heal this one here.
Okay.
Or this one, yeah. Or it's a radius, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
But it is a single target. But yes.
The unit may heal a single unit of your choice within 2. Okay, gotcha. All right.
And it's +3.
It's 4 health.
4.
Yeah.
All right, got it.
All right. And that will be my turn.
All right.
Did you attack with your fighter?
This one here,
I'm still on
or this one here.
this one.
Oh, that
You moved
one.
him, but I
No,
didn't.
he moved. You just moved.
Oh, well, this one's. I think he's dead, isn't he? I just shot
No,
him
this
twice with my
one-
ranger. Or
I think
archer?
this one is still alive.
Oh, okay. Then I will attack him.
Okay. He's dead.
Wait, hang on.
Alright.
Wait, no, he's dead anyway
No, you're right. No, he is dead already. I'm sorry.
because he
Okay.
didn't choke the second attack.
You're right. Yes, correct.
Yeah. Okay. I was just making. That's why I didn't attack him.
No, you're right. He's dead.
That is my turn then.
All right.
All right. These guys. Wait, hang on. All of these died on your last turn, right, Nick? All 3 of these?
Correct.
Okay, so then he's gone. This is my fault. This should have been done during the upkeep.
You're fine. You're taking notes and doing shit.
So he would have been able to move through there because he would have only had to have crossed 1 corpse.
Yes, I think.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I think that was
You
was
moved.
2, 3, 4. 1 more down. All right, I want to shoot him or with this guy to this guy. Miss. That's my turn.
All right. I will
You
move.
move both archer or both of these?
Yep.
Okay.
I will move this guy
Mhm.
4 spaces down here, and I will attack.
Hang on. This is what, round 7?
Yep.
7.
Okay. So now these guys are gone. He is reduced by 1, and you healed last round.
Correct.
Okay.
And then I move this guy, and I will attack him. Shoot, I
Done.
should have power attacked.
He's done anyway.
All right. Let's see here. Oh, I understand the armor system now. I was being dumb. So on a 5+, I pass with the fighter.
Yeah, it's kind of like
7+, yeah, okay.
yeah, it's kind of like Blood Bowl.
Gotcha. Okay, I do win
Yeah.
Blood Bowl. All right, now I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4.
John, by the way, this guy's done.
Yeah, I just haven't got that far yet. I'm trying to type
Okay.
the note.
Move 1,
Got it.
2, 3, 4, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2, 3, and 1, 2,
Excuse me.
5. This is. What the hell is that? Okay, never.
Okay.
This guy has cover, so I don't think I can hit him with my archer. I
AI
believe.
dead.
Correct.
Okay.
This
I don't
guy.
think so, at least. Yeah, this guy or this guy can't hit this guy.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I can't hit him because he's too far to range. I believe.
Hold on, let me look at my picture.
Perfect. That would be my turn.
All right.
Yeah, he's 6 squares away. Yeah, it's such a handy tool. We need that in D&D.
All right. I'm going to power attack this archer. Miss. And then I'm gonna shoot this archer with my archer. Miss. That's my turn.
All right, let me do cleanup.
Very good.
All right, round 8. You lose your dot.
Yep.
He is now deleted, and he goes down to 1.
Correct.
Everybody else is where they're supposed to be.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move this guy 2, 3, 4. Just try and get him in the fight. I'm gonna move this guy back 2 spaces, and I will shoot the archer with him.
Some archer on archer combat.
Shit.
Miss.
Okay, well, missed. All right, move this guy up to here, and I will also shoot the archer with him. That will hit.
I don't think it soaked.
No, I think they soak on a 7.
Can I? Do I
Yeah.
have to declare the pin on the archer?
No,
Nope.
it's automatic.
Okay. Well, then I will use. Oh yeah, he will be pinned then, technically.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will heal with my cleric. I will heal my fighter. This one.
Got it.
And then he will move 3, and then 1, and attack the fighter. There. I'm gonna do the power attack on him.
All right.
Well, -1.
Miss.
Oh, okay, and that was not great. That's fine. And that'll be my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna shoot your fighter with my archer. That's a hit.
Soak. That is not a soak.
I think.
5. I think fighter's still on 5.
Yeah.
Oh, did you shoot
you're
my
fine.
fighter or my archer?
Your
Fighter.
fighter.
Oh, my fault. Okay, yeah, so then, yeah, that is a soak.
Yep.
I'm gonna be right back.
You're good. And then I'm gonna power attack with my fighter against your fighter.
All right.
That hit.
And I will try and soak that too. That
Got
is
it.
a soak.
6. Got it. All right, and that's my turn. Let's let John
Yep.
get up
Catch
a
up,
little
John.
bit. Yep.
It's crazy. There's also an AI for the catching up too.
Mm-hmm.
All built. This is pretty fun so far. I'm enjoying myself.
Good.
Round 9. You healed last round,
Yep.
so I will keep your dot there until the end of your turn. Off in the distance, you hear the sounds of many galloping hooves, and the horns of Rohandia are in the distance, knowing that support is only a few minutes away if you can survive these last 2 rounds. And go.
Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack this fella with my. I will be power attacking.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Come on. Now I'll take my archer here, and I will attack the other archer there. And miss.
Miss.
And I'll do the same with a second archer to the same archer.
Hit. Soak. And I think he's dead either way, but let me check. Yeah, he's dead.
I got 1 point.
Okay. Cool. And I will move my cleric up there, and I will move this fighter 1, 2, 3, 4 there, so he's back with his buddies, and that's my turn.
All right, I'm just gonna regular attack your fighter. Hit.
All right. Let's see.
Soak. He's still dead.
Who's dead?
His fighter.
His fighter's got 12 hit points.
Oh shit, my bad. I was looking at the red one. Ha, my fault. Yeah, so he has 8.
Didn't he take a little bit of damage though?
Yeah, out of 14. He chipped from the archer.
Oh, that's right. Okay, gotcha.
And that's my turn.
All right. Okay, I'm going to.
Hold on,
yeah,
let
you gotta
him.
catch up. You gotta catch up. That's right. That's okay.
Rohanda, so John.
Yeah.
Got it.
Who's Rohandus?
It's a ploy on Rohan because, Rohan's trademarked, so I can't actually use that.
Got it.
And this is the final round. In the distance, you can see billowing clouds of smoke as an entire cavalry unit is rolling in.
Oh.
Help is on the way. Go.
Very fun. Okay, so I'm going to move my cleric right here, and I'm going to heal with my cleric. I'm going to heal the fighter here. It's a 2 range or 2 square range, right?
Yep. 2 radius burst.
Okay, perfect. And then I will move this fighter to here, so that I can get some flanking on him. And I will attack with this guy, and I will attack him. Okay.
He's done.
All right. Perfect.
Well, everyone's dead, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. This archer's dead. Fighter's dead. Yeah, that's it.
You hit with both?
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Sweet.
So in that case, I'll just delete. All right. And that concludes playtest 3 of Rise of Rezzoul. Now, for some quick feedback, how did you feel about the game?
Very fun. So I think I'm obviously gonna quote D&D here. The archer moving away from my fighter within these adjacent. Do you think you could like attack of opportunity or something? I'm not sure how well that would fit in the game. I don't know if XCOM does that or if anything like similar to that.
They use Overwatches.
Okay.
But yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. You see how I rolled a 12 out of 12. That could be like a critical. You know.
We have discussed things for critical hits and evades. We simply haven't done anything with them yet.
Right. Okay.
So specifically, what would you like to see happen on critical hits and or critical defense?
Either you possibly fully soak on a critical defend, which would be nice, or 3/4 soak on a critical defend. And then there's either 1.5 times damage or 2 times damage on a critical. I think would be fair. I do believe that obviously I can tell from the stats here that the AI is weaker than the player, and that's okay. I think you could buff them just a little bit, like give them an extra damage hit or something. It did seem obviously this is a playtest, so it seemed a little easy, and that's okay for a first level or so. And I'm sure that you'll expand upon that. Other than that, it was pretty good. I didn't mind it. It was actually pretty fun, very intuitive. I felt in control of my units. The flanking is really nice. It kind of felt like I was playing a little D&D session, but I was in complete control.
All right, give me 1 second to catch some of those.
Mm-hmm.
Also, John, I think this is playtest 4, if I'm not mistaken.
No, because Zach's doesn't count.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So far, we had the one in class with Vinny, the one with Isaac, and now the one with Robert.
Got it.
Now, Robert, on the note of critical attacks or defends, and to kind of play off of your note you made about attacks of opportunities,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember me playing Vandal Hearts?
Not really.
Okay. How do you feel about counterattacks? So if you either A, attack an enemy with the same type of unit, so an archer on an archer or a fighter on a fighter, that enemy will get a counterattack on you, or on a critical defend, that unit will get a critical attack on you.
I think the critical defend sounds more fun. It definitely could be interesting, and if it works vice versa, yeah, that would be interesting as well. If you get a critical defend, you could also get an attack off on the opponent. That sounds pretty good.
All right. All right. Now, is there anything that you want to say? Any questions that you feel as though I should have asked you but didn't? Any advice or inputs?
Not really. I think it's pretty good. I
All
like
right.
it so far. I think that's a good balance with 3 tanks, You could actually even do 2 tanks and 3 DPS and then a healer or something like that, you know?
Now,
Or-
Nick, is there any questions you would like to ask?
Did you how much, because this is, I guess, a problem. I mean, I mean, I would say it's the thing that's holding our, like, in my opinion, the game back. Um, and it's something you can't really control because of the nature of it. But how did you feel about dice rolls? Like, how did you feel? Like, did you feel fine with it? Were you like frustrated at all?
They are truly, I'd say, truly RNG based. They are computer rolled dice. You know, there's not really much you can do about that. Like, sure, you'll fail, or there's still a chance. It's all RNG based,
Right.
really. I mean, I critical rolled a couple times. I critical failed a couple times. Um, I guess it's very random, and that could add to like a that could add to like a shit more playability, I suppose.
Sure.
Like, sure, it isn't always going to go your way, but when it does, you feel good about it going your way.
I was gonna say, how do you did like I'm asking you how you felt about that. Like, are you okay with it?
Yeah, it sounds it's pretty good. Like you mentioned earlier, Blood Bowl.
Right.
There are times where you roll really crappy during a game, and then eventually you'll get that one roll that will turn the tide of the game,
Mm-hmm.
and that's pretty good.
Okay.
Uh, I don't mind the rolling system.
All right. All right. Yeah, because I mean, I guess more often than not, from the playtests that we've had, I've been rolling, like, because I've played as the AI every time. I've
Mhm.
rolled pretty well and pretty crappy, both drastic, and same thing with players. They've either rolled really well or really crappy, and I guess it's like, is there something that do you feel like it's balanced in the sense of like a D12 and I'm running a 10, like, do you feel like that's okay?
Yeah, I think it's okay. Like I said, the with the AI being inherently weaker, possibly sending more enemies would be a better idea. Um, I think I only how many did I face? Like 6,
7.
maybe
7.
7. Okay, so maybe like bump that up to 8 or 9, maybe, but start them a little further out, maybe. Um, but other than that, like it wasn't too bad. With the
All
AI
right,
being weaker, I definitely would throw more at the person.
got it.
It feels more heroic when a band of heroes or they take on a horde, basically.
I was
Um,
gonna say, do you think that if I came out with seven AI or seven enemies to come at you all at once, would you feel more panicked or more energized? Because it started out as like, actually can't remember. Was it like how
2
many
or
did you start off
3.
with? It was like six
6
on two
on
or
2.
seven on two.
Yeah, it made it pretty simple. Or it was very easy to. I think that I could overcome those before any more spawned.
Right,
So I think upping the amount that you're like maybe like 4,
to start with.
4 on 6, and then you'll bring in more through the waves. I think would be better.
Okay, that's fair.
It makes it more challenging, I'd say, and you'll get more out of it.
Maybe I would you say that this is a good um think of like any video game, not a tabletop, that had um like difficulty progression. Where would you put this in like at the start of the very easiest level of the game, mid tier, the hardest? Like, where would you put this kind of difficulty at?
I'd say it's pretty easy.
Okay.
Like I'd say this is a good beginning level. Like if this is about the fictional town of Rezzoul or the church, whatever it is,
Yeah.
if you're on the way there, like it's not like getting there would be the journey, I suppose, or like getting there would be like your first real like getting to Tristram or something,
Right.
you know, like in Diablo. Like this would be your journey to Tristram, and then the game really opens up and starts. You
Sure.
know,
Okay.
this is a good starting point, I'd say.
A good starting level.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless realistically unless you wanted to make this an end level, I definitely make it like way harder.
Tougher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in the next iterations of our game, we're going to be introducing hazards and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it's going to be kind of more strategical, if that's a word. I think I just made up a word. I don't know if I did.
I think more strategic.
It's more strategic.
Yeah.
Strategical. I swear that should be a word. It sounds like a word.
Probably. I don't know. You know, I'm not
Whatever.
an English major.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
But no, I think that once like literally the first ever level I drew for this game was the most craziest, most like hazard filled like board of all time. I feel like because there was nothing but hazards everywhere almost, and I said to John and Luis like this level could be one of the one of the end levels because it will make the player think about what they're going to do because there's hazards everywhere. But yeah, no, I do agree with you. Like, this is a good starting. Like, maybe this could be a tutorial, to be honest. Like, not saying it's that easy, but like, it's in terms of the level mock-up, it's not overly complicated.
It's a good starting point.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really is.
Now,
Like you said, it was an abandoned church or something. You know, like that's just where we camp for the night or something. You know, this could be a medium level. You know, like on the way to somewhere, or on the way from somewhere. This is where you camp for the night. You know, and then like depending how the night goes, if it is truly going to be a lot of randomization, depending how the night goes, you might get this as a night encounter or something. You know, or something like that.
Do you think? Oh, go ahead, John.
Now, for my next question here, Nolan, as a fellow designer, is there any input you have?
Yeah. So Nick,
What's up?
when you were playing out the computers or the AI's turn, what sort of logic were you using?
I will be right back.
No problem. For me, where I spawned, which was on the left most of the time, I initially moved when I rolled the 5. So like this on the screen, if you see me ping it, right here. When I spawned here, my initial logic was to move back because this is where I initially spawned with my archer, and they're very weak, or they're not very weak, but they're weak. So I wanted to move them back here where my fighter spawned. So I wanted to be around in this area. And I always wanted to travel with a pack the most I could because I knew if I split up that I would be picked off one by one just because the numbers of enemies that I was facing. So I was trying to travel in a pack as best as I could. And then as soon as I had like 2 or 3, or like 3 or 4 in a bunch, I kind of saw him over here flanking around. So I had to branch off a little bit to stop that. And yeah. So my real tactic was just to kind of let them come to me and not because I had to play very conservatively because I was weak.
Right. Now, I would say that's all well and good, but also you need to end up, if you do make this into a game, you're going to have to program all of that.
Right.
So when it comes to like playtesting this AI, you really have to get it down to like a list, like a protocol of like things it checks for. Like it checks that if it's an archer, is there a melee unit within its melee striking distance? If there is, then execute this. Or is there a desirable target within my range? Like I saw, for example, the archers were aiming at the warrior, which I'm assuming, like from a game tester's or game designer's viewpoint, you want to attack the tank because you want the player to have their squishies protected.
Right.
But Rob wasn't playing in a way that was protecting his squishies, so an AI would take advantage of that and probably start attacking the cleric and the archers. You know what I mean?
I see.
The AI is going to go down a checklist. It's not going to, it needs to punish the player for doing some things.
Right.
And like, since there's no penalty for moving past other units, like you get situations where the orc warrior could have bypassed the player's warrior and then go straight for the archers.
See, the reason why I didn't move in all that much is because I was going to take damage from their archers because the statistical odds I'm going to get hit every time. So I was trying to stay out of their range as most as I could.
Yeah.
If those odds were down, I would definitely moved in more.
Right. And I'm just saying that from the AI's perspective, you have to look at it as if it's strictly a computer. Like, it's not really using tactics. It's going down a checklist, because that's going to be the easiest way you.
Like, regardless of what is the smart move, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, the AI is going to be more willing to sacrifice their pieces if it means that they will be successful. So, like, a fighter the AI may be willing to sacrifice a fighter if it can get in and kill the player cleric, because a fighter is always worth sacrificing if you can remove the healer.
Well, these are good tactics, but you got to remember that all of these have to be variables that you have to keep track of. Like, you have to keep track of unit desirability in terms of kills. You have to keep track of danger in terms of how much damage that they can do. And once you start getting really, really complex, that's going to be a lot of variables you add up and check against each other.
Right.
So when you're, I'm just saying that when you're trying to make a really simple game, and you're going to start programming, just keep it as simple as possible. Like,
okay.
Like, the first thing it checks, is there a unit within my attacking range? If not, is there a unit within my movement range? If not, what happens when there is no unit within melee range and then ranged? What does it do?
Mm-hmm.
Does it move towards a location? The computer is going to act dumb, but it's going to act dumb on purpose so the player knows what to do against it. It's
right.
Kind of,
Yep.
Other than that, I also I think the map's really big.
Yeah.
If I was playtesting right now, I would actually just try my best to stay away from the computers and see if I could wait out the 10 turns.
You probably could, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I know with the archers you could, because the player archers have 5 movement, and I know everyone else has 4, if I'm not mistaken. So you theoretically could.
It does. You do have all these spawn points around the map, though, so you could. The AI. Oh, sorry about the hiccups. The AI could, in turn, just if a player is close. God damn. Close to the spawn point, it could possibly roll just to see if it could spawn one.
Mm.
Well, in that instance, we can simply modify the spawn position intentionally. So, like, if combat hasn't happened within a round or 2, ping the nearest spawn point, and that is where the next enemy will spawn
Right. Yeah.
And that's something that we have to track. It's another variable.
Coolio.
Yeah, I like it, though.
Yeah.
I love tactics games.
I don't play them much. The only kind of tactics game I play is Hearthstone.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hearthstone's good. I've played a few games of it.
It's been around for a while too.
Has it?
It's one of those. Yeah, for a decent while. It's one of those, like, I'd say one of the breakthrough card games.
So,
like a lot of people play it.
Before we go down rabbit holes, I just want to check to see if there's anything else you guys want to add so we can stop the video. Then we can continue this over in the Discord without it being recorded.
No, that's about it. I had what I had to say.
In that case, thank you folks for playtesting and observing. I collected probably a page and a half worth of data from you guys, which we'll push into iterations, and I'll let you guys know what kind of updates we happen on the next pass. In that case, Luis, if you can kill the recording, please.